Alright guys, BigPoppaTMo here, and we are going to be playing a Stranded Deep. This is an island survival game. We have survived our plane crash, and we are currently on our island, and I'm going to start picking up some resources. Basically, this is crashed on our plane in the Pacific, and we need to survive this island, and what we need to do is we need to actually kind of figure some things out here. Um, should be kind of interesting. Be perfectly honest, I've played this before and I have forgotten how to do things, so I'm going to turn the tutorial back on so that I know what the heck we're doing. All right, so we got to pick up some resources, and then we got to press tab to open up our inventory. Press C to open the crafting menu. Let's see, we can make a stone tool. We should probably make a couple of those. Is that dropping them on the ground, or is that putting them... Nope, that is putting them in our hands. There we go. Alright, so we've got our stone tool. We can go ahead and whack down some trees. Get this ficus. Got some wood sticks. Now we need the saplings for sure. It's been a little while since I've played this one. I've been playing a different survival game, and they are very, very similar. Alright, crafting menu. We want to do the refined knife. Let's go ahead and highlight that. Craft a refined knife. To do that, we actually need to make... We need to make some cordage. And for that, if I'm not mistaken, we are going to need a whole bunch of this. So let's go ahead and find these guys first. We're going to run around our island. We'll pick up our rocks. I do remember that all the resources in this game are very, very limited. We can lift things and move them around. Go around the outside of the island first. We try and find all these saplings. We're going to get all the fibrous leaves and all the rocks and all the sticks from around the edge, and then we will check what's in the center. Alright, we have leveled up our harvesting. Plank scraps, sure, why not? And the first thing we're going to need to do is make that knife. So again, we need to get all of our resources. I've already been hit by one of these crabs too. Totally forgot that the crabs in this game actually hurt. So beware the little crab bastards. I'll just go standing on top of them. Alright, Juga plant. PP plant, that is for the medicine stuff. Alright, let's go ahead and take a look in our crafting menu. We need to make some lashings. Now, if I'm not mistaken, there we go, we can do that too, where you hold down C and it will do that. Alright, we can go ahead and make our crafting knife. We have too much stuff in our inventory. Hold up that, check that, we're healthy. It is a bit sunny out here. Let's go ahead and drop this. How do we drop things? Q. Drop that. Drop that. Drop that. Alright, then we can pick up our knife. We need to kill a crab, and then we need to skin a crab. Come here, you little crabby bastards. Hold E to skin it. Okay. Gives us a little crab meat. Oh, gross. Alright, then we need to make a campfire. Okay, we have the fire there. We need to craft some kindling. And for that we need more sticks. Alright, let's go find some more sticks. Might as well search on the inside. Get the yucca trees, they have the fibrous leaves. Drop all those. Make sure you get them all. Now these do regrow. I do remember that the yucca trees do regrow, and the plants that have the saplings regrow as well. Another yucca over here. Now, if I remember correctly, the first day is not that hard to survive. So long as you're not stepping on nasty things that will eat and hurt you. But we do also need to pay attention to our shade. Let's get this ficus tree out of the way. Get this ficus tree out of the way. Look like I'm a little sunburned already. Alright, we should have enough for kindling. Alright, I've got that. Oh, there's another rock. That rocks are precious. Rocks are precious. We have a seagull over there. I need to cool down. Now, if I remember correctly, oh, there's a Pippi plant. Cooling down, we can either do that in the shade, and you can find the shade spots by walking around with your watch out like so until the upper right hand corner says none. Right now it says high. Need to find a shady spot, or we can go jump in the water to cool down. And I'm thinking water may be the way to do it because I'm just not having any luck finding that. So let's go hop in the water real quick. Avoid the purple stars of death. I do remember those. We have some sardine fish. To get those, we're going to need we will need the fishing thing. We can also grab that, but we need to see what's in it first. Alright, there's a crude fishing spear. We have some rations and a refined hammer. But what we want is enough room in our inventory to pick up that. Let's move this. Actually, just bring this over here. Yeah, our inventory is chock full. Let's go ahead and light the fire. Hold E to light. Gotta do the left and right mouse buttons in just the right way to get the fire lit. Alright, we can drop our kindling here. Crab meat. E to attach. And if I remember correctly, you can pick this up and kind of dangle it right there. And it's a little, kind of like a little hack. Little hack on how to get multiple pieces. There, let's drop rocks. Drop the corrugated. Drop all of our rocks. We have a nice little stack up of rocks there. Fire's going. Food is cooking. We have cloth. More rocks. We want to get this box. Yeah, we can just pick up the box. That's nice and conveniently placed. It really was. Alright, we're going to put down box right there. Let's see, what do we have in here? Alright, we can make piles. I do remember that as well. And then we can shift things into that. Alright, cooking. Cook small crab meat that is done. E to pick that up, and then pick coconut by holding spacebar to climb trees. Let's go find a coconut in the trees. We do have rocks on this island. That's also good to know. Now I do remember that you don't want to fall off the trees, because if you break yourself, you are pretty much screwed. And of course I climbed up here with no room in my inventory. Gotta love it. Rookie mistake, Timo. Alright, we are going to tab that to open. Put the small cooked crab meat in there. Put the yucca fruit. Where did we have all of it? There it is. Drop that. Gonna make a nice little pile of sticks right here. We have more cloth. Drop that there. Alright, now we got a little room in our inventory. Let's climb this tree and grab this coconut. Excuse me. Alright, and then we can hit that with the refined knife. Where do you think you're going? We don't actually want to craft. We want to put that back in our hand. Okay. Drinkable coconut. We'll pick that up. Put that in our hand. Left mouse, we can drink. Alright, now we need to make an axe. So crafting for the axe, stone tool, fruit axe, we need a stick. So we need to be close to the sticks. That's kindling. Where did I leave my pile of sticks? There they are. Craft ourselves a nice crude axe. We'll whack down this palm tree. Alright. Now we have a log, we have some palm trees, and we can craft a shelter to sleep. Right. Now to do that, we need to go up here, shelter, we need 3 sticks and 1 lashing. Alright, so we need to grab a couple sticks, and we need to make a lashing. Alright, now we can craft a water still. Now, let's see. That requires 3 stone, 1 cloth, 1 lashing, and we need to make a coconut flask. So we need to make ourselves a lashing for that. And to do the coconut flask, we need a lashing and coconut. We need to make another lashing now. And let's see. 3 rocks and the cloth. Grab a piece of cloth. 3 of those, and we will put our still right there. Now, I don't want to use fibrous leaves. This. I want to use palm fronds. So we are going to need another palm tree. Well, that jumped quite dramatically. Cut that into a log. Cut this into a log. Now, what I did forget to do before I made the still, I should have drank that water out of the the flask. Totally forgot about that. Now, some people don't mind using the fibrous leaves because they come back and the palm trees don't. But my personal preference is to use the palm trees for this. We're going to add fiber. So that's nice and full. And then we are going to take a drink. Alright, now we need to craft a hammer. But before we do that, we want to... We only have the 1 palm frond. Alright, we're doing good on food and water for the moment. We do want to make a pile for our logs. Keep them nice and organized. We actually want to do the same thing with our sticks. Make a pile of sticks. Okay, we can do the same thing with our rocks. This was a trick that I wish I knew the first time I played, because I had stuff everywhere. Now it's kind of funny. It wants me to do a hammer, but I already have a refined hammer. So the big question is, do I want to bother crafting the hammer? And the only reason I could think of to do it would be for the crafting bonus. But honestly, I don't want to. So we need to actually go back to building. For a wood foundation, we're going to go ahead and need 4 sticks. And of course for that, we can go ahead and cut down these ficuses, get some more sticks. coconuts. So early game, there's a lot of beginners building. I guess one would say that tree cannot be cut down, that one can. I can't do anything with the rock just yet. And I'm not sure where I would want to put a foundation. Just since the game wants me to do it though, I am going to put a foundation in place here. Alright, so we have a foundation. It still wants me to craft a hammer. I don't think there's any way for me to get past that for the tutorial. And we need to see if we can find any more of the fibrous leaves. I've also got a box over here too. Let's grab that. There's a lot of wrecks real close to shore on this one. I should have waited for daylight on that, honestly, because I could have just stepped on a poison star and I never would have known it until it hit me. Did not even look. Well, this is not a bad starting island. We have a shipwreck over there, shipwreck there, there. We had a box right there. We got another wreck right over there. So this was actually a pretty decent starting zone. Can't hit the crab for shit. There we go. No room for meat in my inventory. Of course not. Got room for meat now, but I gotta go find that damn crab. There he is. Alright, now I think what we're gonna do here, we're gonna go ahead and sleep. Our fire went out. We do have another box, and I have no idea what's in it. Alright, so we've got some planks. Okie dokie. Let's pick up our planks. Think we can make a pile of planks? I guess we can't. I want to put them over here so that they're out of the way a little bit more. Get the corrugated scrap. Can't rotate. We put the cooked small crab meat in there. Alright, let's put some sticks away. Okay. I think we used all of our stone. Alright, so we're going to have engine parts. We're going to put all of the engine parts in this one box. Put all of our corrugated over here. Can't sleep again so soon. Didn't sleep through the night. So be it. We're definitely going to end up with a bunch of coconuts. All of our plants over here. We need a spot for our rocks. For right now, we're going to put them there. Still's full, but there's nothing in it. That's okay. Leather. Let's put the meat and the leather in there. Alright, it is coming up on daylight. Let's whack some palm trees. Now, if I remember correctly, I was going to say I can pick these up. So let's go ahead and whack the trees and then bring them down. We do want to pick up our coconuts. Any sticks we find, and grab those. This is being a pain in the butt. Alright, so we're going to whack this one right where it's at. Because it just does not want to get picked up. Can actually pick that up, pick that up. They do stack. Get rid of the ficus. Get rid of the ficus. Now what I'm planning on doing, since this is the first island, I'm just going to pretty much clear cut this one. Gather up all of our resources. And then we'll see what we've got to work with. But I don't think this is going to be our base island. I could be mistaken. I mean, it's not a bad island. But using the first island as your base is not always the best idea. I would imagine one of these other islands has got more resources. Let's go ahead and get everything over here. Pull from. Some of these things are pretty in there. This tree is definitely inside this rock. Which would explain why some of them are so hard to pick up and move. Alrighty. Whoa! That one tried to go for a swim. Didn't even try, it actually went for a swim. Totally forgot about collision on small plants and stuff like that. Alright, let's go ahead and start whacking some of these parts down. Get everything broken down. I do remember that the logs take up a lot of space. And the scroll wheel, while it's convenient in some ways, is kind of a pain in the ass in others. Alright, let's put that in there. Yeah, see, it's still telling me to craft a hammer. We have survived our first day. Look at that, guys. Pick up all the palm fronds. A whole bunch of those. Alright. Let's fill our still up. While we're here, we might as well take a drink. Might as well drink the whole thing. And we've got cooked small crab meat. Make sure that it's actually cooked. We're going to make a pile of palm fronds. Right there. Go ahead and drop that. Eat our crab meat, cooked crab meat. Tasty, tasty stuff. That's cute. Get that laying down. Get those picked up, put them in our pile of logs. Alright, we've got too many logs already. So we can go ahead and chop this one up. We can add that to our pile of sticks. We have our pile of palm fronds over here. Let's go ahead and get that done. Grab the coconuts. Then we should be able to actually make a pile of coconuts. There we go. Look at that. Alright, and that's going to be the first episode of Stranded Deep, guys. Thank you all so much. Appreciate it. Love and support is always appreciated. Look forward to comments in the comments section. If you got anything to say, please let me know. I try and respond as possible. I am going to be recording a couple episodes in advance, probably 5 or 10 of them, before I will even get a chance to read any of the other comments. But please let me know what you think. And if you like what you're watching, do me a favor, give me that big old thumbs up. If you haven't already, might want to subscribe to the channel and turn on those notifications if you want to get notified of next time I post content or when I go live. So until next time, guys, go harvest your own damn resources.